Good morning, my beautiful Valentine angels. Happy Valentine's Day, Sagittarius. Happy Valentine's Day to my subscribers and those of you who come through the channel as a cross watcher. May love and light follow you all the days of your life. This is your weekend general love reading. I just recorded your general weekend reading, so you will have both of these hopefully uploaded within the next few hours for your enjoyment and entertainment. Quick housekeeping note, I did post 2 videos, a part 1 and part 2, on some suggested crystals, some known, some unknown, that I really think are great and must-haves if you can afford to have them. There's 32, so even if you can get 10 to 16 of them, that would be great. And it's definitely a video where you can appreciate if you're a crystal novice, or if you own a crystal or metaphysical shop, or you use crystals or collect crystals. So there's a part 1 and part 2. If time permits, I will go back and timestamp each particular crystal. There's 32 of them, so it's going to take me a day or so to do that, but I do plan to go back and timestamp them. So please show some love to those 2 videos. And I also posted it because it's crystals. It pertains to everyone, not just Sagittarius. So it's also posted on my second channel, Tigre and Tarot, which, like I said, I've kind of revamped and will start posting there on a regular basis. So if you're not a subscriber, go on over, because it's for everyone, not just Sagittarius. Okay, let's get started. Cleanse the space. Heavenly Father, on this day of love, may love be in the hearts of Sagittarius. May love gravitate towards them. But more importantly than anything else, may Sagittarius always love and have and respect the love that they desire for themselves. Self-love, baby, self-love. Okay, especially my fellow Sagittarians born in the 60s. It's all about the love, right? Okay, so we're starting at the timestamp of 2:15. We're using my Tigre's Tell It All Oracle. This deck is still for sale. One of the 2 love decks that I've created. I've created many, but it's only 2 decks that I actually sell. If you have an interest, I can put you on a wait list, because I only ship it and bill for it after I get a substantial amount of orders, because it's expensive to make these decks. So if you have an interest at any time, let me know and I'll add you to the wait list. Okay, what are the messages for Sagittarius on the day of love? Also, I will be doing a special Valentine's Day reading later this evening. And between the 2 videos, both this general love reading and the general weekend reading, I will be picking someone from the comments tonight to get a free mini love reading. In life, sometimes your biggest or soul enemy is right in front or beside you. Oh, I hope you're not sleeping with the enemy, Sagittarius, especially on Valentine's Day. But guess what? A lot of people, it's happened to me. In life, sometimes, yes, your biggest or your main or soul enemy is right beside you. They're sleeping with you. You're kissing them. You're holding them. You're confiding in them. Sagittarius, if your intuition tells you that your person is really not your person and they're doing you more harm than good, this could be the eye-opener that you need. Give yourself the gift of love today and do what's right for your heart. People only tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to know. Are you dealing with someone that, again, is more like an enemy? They're holding things from you. They're very secretive. If you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, there should be honesty, right? There should be transparency. Don't get comfortable in this particular relationship. It is only a temporary phase. Some of you could find yourself in a rebound relationship, or just someone that you've been talking to. You're probably going to celebrate Valentine's Day today with them. The universe is saying, don't put too much energy into this. They don't see this being your forever person. So don't get too comfortable and don't put too much of your emotions into this relationship, because this whole vibe is like this person is using you as arm candy, or you're a quick fix for a situation that they're in. You could be a rebound relationship. So some of you definitely are dealing with someone who's not being honest, and their true intention for why they're with you is not what you think it is. You appear to be afraid, and it shows. It gives the situation the other person the upper hand. You might already be showing your partner that you don't trust them, you don't believe them, you don't have faith in them, you have a lot of doubt about them. And the more you show them that, the more they're going to play games with you. Once your intuition tells you that that person is not who you think they are, you should take action and be out. Don't stay there to play the mental games or to get gaslighted. Two people from the opposite sex has eyes for you. Because guess what, Saggy? As we always do, we have options. Not only do you have females that like you, but you also have males that like you. So you have options. You can flip your boat, whatever makes you happy, but you do have options. Live life like there's no tomorrow. Don't limit yourself to someone. Don't give up so easy, right? Don't settle. Live your life like there's no tomorrow, but there is a tomorrow for the most part. So make it make sense and make the right choices, and make sure that you have the right person romantically in your life. Middle of the deck, as we end with my deck, they trust you more than others they have encountered. There's definitely someone that likes you or that you're talking to, some of you, that definitely feels like you are the one because they love your honesty. They love your transparency. They love, like, you really, put your heart on your shoulder and you say what you mean, but not only say it, but Sagittarius, we prove it in our actions. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Judgment card, and the King of Wands. Some of you need to take more leadership and take more control in your relationship, or at least have more of a voice in your relationship. There could be things that you want to change in a relationship, or you want the relationship to go in a different direction. You feel it's stagnated. Don't be afraid to convey that to your partner. Don't be afraid to tell your partner how you feel. Some of you will be bestowed a lot of gifts today. A lot of people, lovers or not. So I feel like this Valentine's Day, you're going to be receiving gifts from people that you probably wouldn't even expect to think of you, much less on Valentine's Day. So, yes, there are people that love you that you might be in a relationship with, but you could have admirers or friends, co-workers, people that you have touched their heart in some way, and they honestly do love you, will be surprising you with some gifts. Okay, it might happen today or during this week. You can be very happy for this acceptance of love and the sharing of emotions from these unexpected gifts. Because Sagittarius, as much as we love and give love and people love us, we do deal with a lot of hardship and jealousy, especially when it comes to love too. So you're going to be very overwhelmed and, like I said, surprised that these particular person or persons recognized you and thought of you on Valentine's Day. With the Judgment card, some of you, this Valentine's Day is when you're going to decide and make a decision whether you're going to continue on with a relationship, or for some of you, this Valentine's Day might be the first Valentine's Day when you are no longer with a partner, and it's going to be reflections of, better days that you had with this person and what could have been and what should have been. We end in the middle of the deck with the Ten of Wands. A lot of you feel burdened. Valentine's Day is a burden for you. You feel obligated to have to get something or to show love, especially if you're not in a healthy relationship. You don't want to accept the person's gifts because you feel like their intentions behind it are fake and phony, that they're just doing this for Valentine's Day, but any other day they don't really show you love or compassion. You rather someone who's poor and humble but loves you unconditionally and wholeheartedly every day of the year, not just for the commercial being, to be able to post something you know, on their social media and stuff like that, and for them to show out in front of their friends and family. Meanwhile, they treat you like crap, right? The rest of the week. So there's a lot of disparity. Not everyone celebrates with that love and energy on Valentine's Day because you're in fake and phony relationships. You are sleeping with the enemy, so to speak. And that's the one day the enemy wants to seem like they're not your enemy. So Valentine's Day is kind of touchy for a lot of people, especially for those of you who've just broken out of relationships, or if your partner has recently transitioned into the next sector of life. You are missing that person. So this is going to be a very challenging Valentine's Day for you. Let's close out with the tarot. Actually, before we close out with the tarot, or after, we're going to close out with the romance card. What other messages that we have? And again, this is your general love weekend reading. This is not your Valentine's Day reading. That will follow through later. Get the Ten of Pentacles. Someone's putting a lot of work into the relationship. This could be you and your partner, and you're benefiting from it. So not everyone is sleeping with the enemy. A lot of you are in happy relationships where you and your partner are both contributing and bringing that love as you should to each other. Happiness, cups are full. The emotions, you're emotionally, communicating to each other. You're emotionally tied to each other. There's a soul tie connection. Just good stuff for a lot of you. Like I said, it could be only a handful of my Saggies that are suffering in these toxic relationships. Might be a few of you that unfortunately have lost someone and that has transitioned. So again, this Valentine's Day is going to be kind of rough, or this particular weekend if it just happened recently. But for the most part, a lot of you, your heart is full with compassion and love and joy with the person that you have in your life. You feel that there's so much that you and this person can do. The planning, like you have the world in your hands, but you still see things that you want to do and grow with this person. So much abundance, so much hope for this relationship. So a lot of you are really doing well in your love life, and thank God for that. As we close out, Heavenly Father, what other messages we have for Sagittarius this weekend? Getting to know each other, trust, special love, wedding. Talking of marriage, proposals. Valentine's Day, I would say, like New Year's, your birthday, or Christmas is probably one of the popular holidays where someone is proposed, or someone renews their vows, or they get married on Valentine's Day. So this could be a significant meaning for you this weekend. Engagement, renewal of vows, you're actually getting married today or proposed to. It could also be the day where you are making an official commitment to each other, okay? Getting to know each other. For many of you, this is the day where you're celebrating getting closer to someone. This could be your 1 year anniversary, your 1 month anniversary. As you get to know each other, you're building trust with this person. You feel comfortable with this person, unlike with others. And the universe is saying, yes, it's okay. And you feel okay intuitively to express your love to this person. One more card as we close. Final card is religious factors. For some of you whose relationships for the most part are doing well, the only little hiccup there might be is that your partner and you might have different views when it comes to how you were brought up religiously, and how you practice, or if you or they practice any religion now. So that might be a little hiccup, but I feel if you love one another, you can both get through it. Let's get a clarifier on that. If you do have religious factors that is a little hiccup in the relationship, let's see. Can that be worked out? Okay, well, no one's losing sleep over it. Okay, so like I said, I think it's going to be fine. I think you love each other enough, you communicate, you have great energy, and I can see both of you kind of, working together and conceding to each other to compromise. Okay, so it's going to work out. And that's the important thing. And, you know, as you start new relationships or walk away from old relationships, think of who you are when it comes to your spirituality. Do you want someone that is in that same path and journey as you are spiritually? Are you okay if your person is spiritual, but maybe they practice in a different way? This is all food for thought you should definitely have upon you as you go along in your life journey. Well, have a great Valentine's Day. Come on back for the rest of the content that I'll be posting for the general February mid-month energies, as well as the special Valentine's Day reading. Enjoy. Lots of love.